only fast got there at the end, but is still stood at the play that and manages to gather it at the last ditch its head. But modest moments there for Liechtenstein at the back. As not Paris was battered down on goal. It is a chance as the Bombers paid 3. And the first start. Now Paris sitting down on it. People made another minute of it. It's fair to say. Rather starting size with dance the end of planes. Proud of pride. Wolverine rolling down the left. Have a chance on Wales. They put forward over halfway with the silver down the left. Goes to Joe Weldon and was sent to celebrate WorldFootball ever plays it out to the silver again. It is the book put the puts down. Mark Dragons left outside. The Bournemouth Predators the perfect down Padu. Back it goes to Leather. Right start this by Wales as they confirm the power with Within selections. To the right hand side, it runs now to Dan Jones. Pretty sub, and that is a ball was tiny. Pink runs its way around, had a different year, and out of play this time. And the referee was already blown for a 3-put to Liechtenstein for an offside. 4.5 minutes played. Good Vaderis let them start wrong Reynolds nil. A little bit windy bit from Stone. It's fair to slam. Bernard is starting from it. Out the home series. Go. King Pratt. Leon Denver. To the right in his turn. Helped on once more. Sends now thought Saladodi to then humped it down that right hand side and out of play it goes and goes out of play further throw into that Liechtenstein. When we learned Luca Saro I'm very down. Reverse on the second sound. Remember James. Maybe and thrown him down the right hand side to the home team. Other half can stop letting start now from Wales. No. As Liechtenstein have the boiling pans. As there at the home team. And skipper. Yes sir. I'd sure that's sorted up. A little bit out there. Outside on the team's hide house after field. This time fired forward by the sheriff. That is right back to the rest. There had been the sense set. And it's wrapped outside the goals. And that's to back and paddle. This time it's fired full and with that. All the way back to Brown's team piled down. Space narrow through. Go rotted. And that time, that's to the left, and with the silver. More than again. No chance for it. That's a job out on the snare. And friends that play with over half and let's see them with sense of it. And gets the pursuer. Thinks it finds Farrington and Penzic down, and then poses the beneficiary and swarmed in, and this time he's cleared away at the back by Hesse. It had to be because there was 2 Welsh players in the pin at that post. All of that is Jordan James and seen out with the end by the Liechtenstein skipper. So the corner to Waylands, looks to take for the man left outside to the right of the Liechtenstein and to box and chance for them to set the ball in to Liechtenstein. Set yard earlier. As to say the players are in on his left, so this time it's out at the edge of the air, never easily dealt with both by Liechtenstein. To the away though. Sarno that's part holder. There was when it back and had it with December. Now Jordan Jones. Jordan James, I should say. Space for Wales with Broadhead. Broadhead out to the right hand side, and now to Silver looks to cross the ball in the runners. Had it again by Liechtenstein. 1-11 for the host. And that's over with 7.5 minutes. The Liechtenstein side yet to really got grounded. He was on the front third. As they control the pair over halfway once again. To the team. Good letters. As they concerned with the Mauler. Now to Joe Walter. Martin has the ball in the center circle. Defensive through. And Liechtenstein. That's now come forward again. Have the brothers with the ball away. And now it presents itself. Liechtenstein's number 8 seller. It's the far right forward post. The ball against Rupert and Carter. A flump in it to start down that left. And Sitchel's a Mr. Webb. Where? Still down us. And then the tap it's it. Platus. Alden. A Frolin Bates. Dot over a take. I was up straight to a Wales body, and this time here the red eye needs the rampant. It was David. Let's see. So around it. Where's it against another Wales body? As it goes, either Vernon, they not think Nicholas start down and missed. I think still with it this on it. Not contemplate. Out of play in the end. And that's a dolphin. But can't download Big 10. The phone just having a word there. I think I didn't put it the time that just down and seemed to in the build that was at 38th round. If Miles had the bro, younger sense it's a big dogs. Don't see him having a snap. All of it to be next side. You know, it's played across, easily create a wing though. No chance. Burrows again as they've got down the map. Liechtenstein's flooded to go out to parallel pilot. This is just Silver. Mullins. How do they back to GameNight? How this is new. It's never hand side to Dan Jones. Vincent Lipschitz has flicked it thrown into the path of that harness using a solid position. Orban 3K2 Liquid Style. 10.5 minutes on the court. Instead of Skilldade is mentioned, see pins it up in his swords or the tap. It's hyper in 10 minutes after his concept. Wales had some talk with third that's to find the way it comes in black as Bruce out fires it downfield. Kids fight Solanovic. Now a chance. And the Campbell left. So the Silver has it. But he's the point central moment. Comes over to the right hand side. And a chance to play it through Woodson. How does Darren's film help me be? Don't pick Ritz. And throw him a take. Found it to the stone. Now it's seen plenty of the ball. Moved distracted so far. Big Vados, if the ball is played out from the back by Liechtenstein. Defender got help. Once a man gets the ball away here. Now Wales looks to counter. They play it forward and tries to pick up the loose ball and it's up by it's a North goal. It takes a deflection. Haber again Wales and this side. Moya wins it when it's the style. I'm sorry, as it downstairs. This is embedded in the center, sir. Put down to John Hopkins. Forward now. Paul De Silva. And to beat the left-hand flank. Ryan's pushing forward again here. This is Jordan Jones on some more. Now Dan Jones down the right-hand side. Wales attacking where those Dragon supporters are. As the Colburnian fit to play the ball through here. It's cleared away at the back by Liechtenstein. And back bell day. And in front of Paddy. Sensitive for runners inside the Liechtenstein half. Around 30 yards outside there. De Silva. Over to the left-hand side. And an opportunity. Wales and saw that Thomas. He looks to get the ball into the area. One back by De Silva again. As Wales have it with Joe Mother. Now De Silva. Snips the ball through here. It stands for the Dragons as the ball is attempted to be played in from down there left, but many bit down and out it goes for a friendly must seem like Liechtenstein. But we pretend that down the Hurricanes like still no goals. And those open and 30.5 minutes. Those Wales supporters will be happy with what we've seen on these opening exchanges. Fans now full. Rico Williams. I'll have to now by Moore. That's at the centre circle at Burns. This is Joe Weber. Adding into De Silva. There's the ball soon within this turn. Back to the dead button, De Silva. Space now soon. Joe Waddle. Adlin. Gets it once more. That's Waller. And that's a bit wide. And now it's sense for Daniel James, who plays the ball in Marvin Cages. There's a inviting ball in, looking to pick out Mark Harris, but Britain is well defended at the back there by Liechtenstein and number 6, Merritt. Burrow is played out for a corner, which is quickly taken. And Wales pushed forward on the edge of the area. One's played in back from Paddy, but faintly blank and out for a throw-in down the Welsh right-hand floor. So, what's been out on Liechtenstein right as no. Joe Weber. And see more. Once the ball through her. And probably and it's a bit like 10 sound. De Silva. Well played across by Jordan Janet and to Daniel Jones. Last side, getting quick to play the ball across and it is to get the ball in the goal pit. It's not a fact it again, but the ball is already gone out of play. It's French to say Vincielli's looking rather unconvincing doing that Liechtenstein goal. Really breathe and don't suit proposed to there and the bad first from his bill here. There was damage to play out to the left hand side and lets it no back there in him. He won't be so he cuts away off court header side, which was quickly taken. Now Norla inside the Welsh class off with Phillips. Back to Warner again. 2 minutes centre circle. Roddy. There is Powder Cotterton and Sabertanis down and left. And this time with these star players deck back with their numbers. And he pass out direct. And it's being raised. And won't be. And third. See Liechtenstein. Never worth. They saved it. And 7 seconds. There's more than 17 minutes paid. Up this side road. Leo's there. Leo's played out. Tampa Bay. 7. Yeah, that's about next it. Oh, he's being with me out. And like it. The Bradwards, that could fool it. Now it sends the Jordan Jones. We can't get it in. Plays the ball across here. This time, manages to find the NationalTeams pop there. And Meyer, who could bring the formats. It's turned carry right away back to Doc up. Over there. And it's there. It's turned all the way back to the Don Creeper. Shout points are out from the penalty on the left hand side. This is GoalFest. Now let's see Vund. Rumors. And as they get out the opening, hit it away here, and Wales have an opportunity. On the edge of the area, shot fired towards goal, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. And it rolled the curve then to the Dragons. Liechtenstein getting rather dangerously at the back there. Our goalkeeper pushed out. Walked down in the end. You palm the ball away to the left hand side. That's a really good chance that for Wales to take the lead. Well, it was slipped through by Nathan Broadhead. And it was stuck. Under the end. But Lord Jones. And both that lands on the palm the burner that. And it turns snap. Right the set post. And fired this turn it's had a different react. I don't know if it's hard to think. December. And it down there. Well, Wales going forward man small. Hands for Hugo Williams and Hal Lawler into the centre circle to John Groddle. De Silva. And over to the left hand side to Sorba Thomas. That to Barton and Jemmons. Hal Lawler and Smith. There's Hubby forward only the tap. Burns to go. It's turned down the run. See Cameron Jenks. This is the ball. And the ball is headed on and happens the Dolphin permanent this time. And it is to play Nick Wimbledon's. But it was skip up. That's an assist. And it didn't already. It's the Liechtenstein goalkeeper. That is the bell out to be the right hand side to Nair. Sends it forward and out of point. Dunstan. Alright, Liechtenstein forward Salanovic to the threaded Pepper tapered. And Wales come fully down at its out. As this time Silver Thomas puts it on right. The ball goes out of play for a throwing. Team Liechtenstein down there that hand side. Listen will move it from Turnside skipper. There will be a chance for Liechtenstein. Spoon, whereas a Benji. Whereas Perry's early road back, and now Liechtenstein could fall in it. It's spent for it to Paradialo for Muller. Now he plays the ball out and one as goal leap. And to the left hand side. And space to Joe Rodder. More right there. That's a Rodder. And it's the Emped. Reynolds pushed in for that opener. The ball is played across here and already did hurts at this time. It's over. And it was a great opportunity for Nathan Broadhead. Group A over the top and he let it down but an answer. And with answer being white booted be Wrexham and Wrexham forward. As the Broadhead should have done better there. Don't be committed. Very deep there. It's on a narrow tight angle. For Broadhead shoots wide off the goal. Wales can form a game here. We had it in the Daniel Terms. Snowgeller. Sensing it those now to Empather. And to the left hand side. This is De Silva. And on the road back. Around sense. For Empathy. To the right hand side. Then James hits it to Daniel Joe. Did undo the ball away. Nails, and the ball back once more. Mal Paddy. Open forward again here. This is Sorba Thomas. Very number 19. Down the Wales left. Ball was played a class here and this time. And events. Empo Williams and goes after a goal quick. Again, another good opportunity there. For the Dragons. For the Thomas with the ball knee. There's a really good sense there. We are watching Nico Williams at the back, but just for the breath there. And the end. Rebels is Sorba Thomas. With the ball forward. Rebels had it with round the throw tightness. Give it away. Turns through it, Sorba Thomas. This is more. Sends Smith. Didn't go Williams. He plays the ball across and it comes off a Liechtenstein body. It was out of play for a corner. And Wales supporters will believe it. And it's 4 minutes and the crowd stands now for Robert Thomas to take this corner. Long play 10 minutes. Flared over the back post, headed on, out comes the goalkeeper, doesn't get there, and a chance of Wales take the lead. Goalkeeper slaps it in, and Mayford Broadhead smashes somebody's ball home. And those Saturday Wales supporters have something to cheer, because on 22.5 minutes, their side loads in Flatterers. It's Liechtenstein Mount Ray is 1, and Mayford Broadhead with the goal. The open at the scoring. Robert Thomas's corner in. This time it was headed on by and padded into the mix. Goalkeeper flapped in it. And the Liechtenstein defenders just stood and watched as Nathan Broadhead fired the ball low and down into the turf. And into the back corner at the sky nets. Some layers needed in this penultimate encounter. Nathan Broadhead with the goal. Wales will certainly be hungry for more. Second goal in 3 games for Nathan Broadhead. Now just had a tap of the goal. And as the ball was didn't see the area. Keep it ahead for the Liechtenstein goalkeeper, the shell. And it was fair to say Hill certainly did. And quite good shirt stands. I think another official just I'm going to word with the big up. Referee here is being advised to go and take a look at the monitor. So this blow will be sorted off. The boy was pointed. The keeper. It. Was there a hand? And Quarantan Lieutenants did the build up to the goal. That is what they're currently tapping. With Denmark rather minimal contact from Daniel James. And it will not stand the goal. The referee has decided there was an offside involved in the bender. So, when Portmate scored, having all to do it down. Infinite Paddy just having a work without anyone messing with. Now Bouchel will fire this ball downfield. So a nice line from it to Sky. Still goalless in Vaduz. And Shell. Let's fire the ball forward from the goal put. And still goalless between both these sides. Early to Liechtenstein. Down and left over inside the Wales half off the field. 20 yards or so inside the Dragons far off. Ball will be thrown in by Burkout. Moving along slow down on left, and This time it's back, seeing top help. And all the way back this time to Maya. Since now down mid Liechtenstein. Right, attack this fort. Hold take. And as one back now by De Silva. A bit down to win it back themselves. And Irons stranded it by the wing and millions. Inheritance there, Liechtenstein minutes. And efforts. Oh jeez. Slaps the wind off the target in the end by the Zondig struck it. So the rest is Carl Darlow's Wales goal. As they clean put that by Zund. It was comfortably that stands. The safe with Carl Darlow. Now Wales play the ball out from the back. Is Ben padded. Warwick Bros means the feet of Sorbet Thomas, but and of Pride. I hope not be. And slowing. See Liechtenstein. A chance now. As they come forward, make through stride. Ball over to the blind hand side, but this time it comes off 8. Whereas Hill, but the offside flag has been raised. It's Samanovic, the player. Displayed on harass Loans defender. The ball played out from the back by the Dragons. And he's come forward with Daniel Jones down the right hand side. Nico Williams. All played in field seat. Beef Hidman Paddy. There was Sorbet Thomas. Still going here, Sorbet Thomas. It's Sunday Boilers. They did him. Whereas looked to have been a backward at him, and this time, see now it's at the back by Meyer. Another way now to danger. Half an hour gone in Liechtenstein. And that is, let's take this side near Wales Neil. Ball now played over to the right hand side, but given away by the Welsh. And then won back by Rico Williams. And Andrews to obey to Liechtenstein bodies. This is Mauler. And seeing Joe Waddard. Those now for De Silva. Right into the feet, over into the feet of them, Paddy. Now this is still Waddard. That is for Mauler. Into to the right hand side. Vince helps it on. And now this is Nico Williams who pays it against. And Liechtenstein, body, Limpy, and Crowley. St. Liechtenstein played by Koss, move for Minimums. The left hands for Doc help, and for throw there. They'll be answering down the left hand side. This time Sananovic's back leg form it. But there is out of play, comes off him and goes out of play for a throw in this side. Seeing out Byron Wells, body of Mika Williams. Now Liechtenstein had it with Meyer on the opposite side. Wales give it away. Now Wales look to counter. This is Sorbet Thomas. Down the Welsh left. Still doubting her. Sorbet Thomas to play the cross of this time at seam out. I was good forward again. This is what it does. And fields it. And padded. One back now by Liechtenstein has been coming forward. With De Silva. It's first too late and plays it back to Carl Darlow. And Wales have it now with an padded. And can bring it forward. Inside the Wales half of the Finlands. So 33 minutes on the clock in the Liechtenstein capital of Vaduz. And it's still goalless between Bug Tunnets. There's a course of it. An effort. Moving down. And this amount. Aaron Dondaria, concentration from an offside in the build up. Of Wales push forward again, and this time Daniel Gade's gone down under a challenge from Zlum, but it will be a free put to Wales here. In a rather promising position. And a Trent. But Thomas. To deliver the ball here. Everybody's back in for it. Head to Sky. Everybody saw the Thomas. He fires it in from the right hand side. Out comes the goalkeeper. Puts a hand to it. And now it goes all the way back to Nico Williams. On to the left hand side. And collects it. So did James. Carlos, as mentioned, seen plenty of football, plenty of possession. Round assist and Patty. Straight beep and Patter. And Street. Serpent Summits. To Auburn Jones. That's it by and Patter again. Over to the next hand side. Now the ball is fired in. Headed down and hits everybody. You can see finds another James who then pushes the ball across the face of goal. You have a roll right Daniel Jones to keep the ball alive, and Worms still on the front foot, pushing saw that opener. Still Liechtenstein Wales net is signed. Ball is one back. Point Ethan and Paddy with puts it towards goal and goes out and goal for 35 minutes played, 10 minutes, 1-7 high offside as the ball is fired forward. It was strike first in this there. Direct on the slope between both teams. Well played, it's on the way back to Paragala. And then in attendance, they seem to be, from the stands, you could rather nervous, it's fair to say. It's his side still. It's the that opener. It seems still Robin. Well, it's splitting forwards. Over to Jades. You help lead it in panic. Space gets all Roddick. Now this is Lawler. Up the by Daniel Jones. Still a direct hurl, Daniel Jones. Whereas the ball into the feet of and Petty. A balance state Liechtenstein body and come back now with Mark Harris. He could hold it up. Stays the Daniel Jones. It's it, Mark Harris. And Morris throws the ball against the Liechtenstein body. In dock up. That will be a corner now to the Wales from down their right hand side to the left of the Liechtenstein and to Mild area. Seen out by Docker. And Ebu played it. Seeing that to take the corner. 27.5 minutes on the clock. Silva standard over it. Ball is played in. Out comes the goalkeeper, and this time Liechtenstein managed to get the ball away. And for them, Praddy, meanwhile, has gone Gale, hold of his face. And confident. Accidents putting together. They have been seen that. Liechtenstein with still that. And then in that offside goal that was very bad by the and Bournemouth has it been much opportunities for Wales. It's all and they will have to give credit to that Liechtenstein defence. It was been rather difficult for Wales to break down into 2.5 minutes. on the clock. Liechtenstein nil, Wales nil. Still, hurt enemies fronts. Searching further breakthrough. Low can continue out as Laris have the ball in the centre circle. This is Morla. Now to active yellow Rodden. Mountain and plays it into the front of De Silva. Space to sort with Thomas. For the Thomas's ball forward on the edge of the area. Now it comes out to Ethan and Paddy. And then he tries to win it back to the Dragons and Paddy again. Now space to be Pomeranians. Out to the light to Dan Jones. Comes it into us. As time is slicked as we neck as he does just that. At this time, Britain's fine up to that particularly well and make deeper away than Sarah's. Bob had 5 winner. And Paddy was there. To mop things up for the bit of work as they put forward deep into Liechtenstein territory. Now down there, the left hand side with Thorpe Thomas. But the Kings got now that the ball is played in here. And now this is Nathan Broadhead. And this time Liechtenstein there the ball away. And led it to chance that for Wales. Don't creep it on down. But announce it. Couldn't get that. As they Liechtenstein play it down, it's Bond the player. Looked as though on some sleep but if the ball was played in, the goalkeeper flattened it. Merely presented the sense of it. Nathan Broadhead. You'd think on this, it's really Liechtenstein and winners. Said half and Linz. And Liechtenstein had filmed it. There minutes to play. On this first half. Everybody's there for field of play. We're boot. And from to Rails. And then Covarians for a take. This is Waller. And the city left-hand side. Now let's push it forward again here. Nico Williams. Now to Dan Jades. Snell Gallup. A space. And it's hands for Dan James. He plays the ball across here. Liechtenstein. And it's just scrambled the ball away. This time it's went back. Either well as to managed to have it with Miller. Now this is and Paddy. And this go back to De Silva. Now Sorba Thomas. For Williams. Wolf makes through here. It's an open Broadhead. Go in and a shot fired towards goal of this time. It's saved by Duciel and Liechtenstein goal. The hands of his right hand side for the nut Mark Paris. He's what's awful early. Overspade from it's the fins of Mark Paris. And it's like Pete. Stick it to with that. That's enough. And Kerr. And they say. Going out. Open the corner. It's Wales. Down there in F-bound side to the right of feet. Liechtenstein area. Sorba Thomas takes it. Ball. Goalkeeper comes out. Arms it away. This is and Paddy. 6 ball in. Half plenty of by the Liechtenstein defence. Now Sorba Thomas. Visiting against Liechtenstein. Skipper. Here's what. And again, where's Percy's fluenlets? And there it's down on one way parts of that before the break. This is Silver Thomas. Unseen to again. To Silver Thomas again. The sound of ball is fine at it, but the country post had to play there. This time it was a down 7th. And that could be there by Infinite Patty. Also, Ben Reyes, Akabaya, as his Guaras has. into the defensive Liverpool Williams. Stone Wales position it. Williams over back to Merlin. And Stephen declares to do nothing. Spain's ball December. This has been cold innings. 1-10 Jones down the right hand side. Merlin's again. Still going me. Morales window. More and held wanted. Into De Silva. Space for Sorba Thomas. Still David saw that Thomas and this time comes back off the house wide man and after they don't fit. So for the final minutes of 4 past time. Home supporters still believed and we'll get that on a party goal. And shall thousand his Liechtenstein players see. And well, thing on they see. There's the bear family when it is scary goalkeeper. Brought down that third and Jones. As Jones said, the tennis next to him, but and they 30. 2 Wales. That's how many minutes will be added on at the end of this first half, and the answer to that is just the phrase. There's a free kick. So Wales sent to them, but England had it with 10. Bobby's back for Newt Sky. International thing at this round that up is and probably tick the ball forward. This time Early's but down and this side to the forward except Lamb attack clear for the home side. Happens Cardala and holds the ball in that. Throw a thrown it to the hosts down there right hand side. That's that one's up a few extra seconds. We don't very happens here it seems spurring but sorry on this first test. That's the just breaking. The clip on the Baritian stops. Let's place that one goal to Samuel. With it for enough side for her into thing 6. It's played the dough out at the bank. Only playing 1.5 minutes. But with this 3. Flight Battle Fest at the Liechtenstein's whole part showed had to break the rate. Time wasting. So the last throw and similarly that was good. Chased down by the Thomas and what do you think for Team Raiders? So fine, I'm heading to put 3 like I said. And Wales and so and West opportunity on this first half. This is Noah. Right, throwing Liechtenstein. This telling. And back by Liechtenstein. As declared the tournament break. And they can have it. Soon December. Ends it thrown it out of half that. Simpson to paddle again. Now tell Walter and the sensor so. More. Rather than smaller. Well, De Silva. And left for me to north. Close to the ends of the first half. So plenty of work to do for Wales at the break. And that's the goal. Ruled out for offside. And then VAR needs to bench it. Other than Nets in the side Very considering that any opportunities in the first 45 minutes. And the Liechtenstein manager, Konrad Thunster, were either happier and receive coaches. A half tie in the Liechtenstein capital of Vaduz. And this group J will qualify. There's Liechtenstein near. off the right flanks. Respectively. And Disorder has the ball for Wales as how it comes through with now. But it's Lindsay seems to circle and over to the right hand side. Lions the sun had it with hand paddle. Directed by De Silva. Now rolled up. Accent Gerald again. Well, what's that goes and where was Lipping seat? So into break through. It's a big first 10, open and 10 on this second 45 minutes through the set for the Dragons. As the ball is played out by Liechtenstein down on the left hand side. As Thayer there to happen, they're going to pick Don Cooper. Then Kevin the ends. So there are the Ritz. As sends it out to the right hand side. Well played all the way back. To Meyer, here comes the Dolphin here again. We count. Now it's downfield. Happens through the yes. Path in runs. Still the Dragons pushing for that opener. Comes down to Serpent there, Pongan for Kazakhstan in the area fixed yet. So one of his 10 thorns is 3 points hit and red bins. You know, if necessarily that would secure and second prize finish. Being found hip their story goalkeeper. Comes out of his goal seat, played the ball into his area. It's fired forwards by Meyer. Rattled down by De Silva into the feet of Leaford and Paddy. But bring the ball forwards. Active now. Thanks on to the top there runs the and play back again. I'll just see. That's it. This time it's and forward. All the way back to Carl Darman. And to the right hand side it comes. And a chance for me, Paul Williams. Back to Moore. Moore plays the ball. Then see. Comes at the Silva. Webber is doing VAR here. I'm quite sure what that is through, but things just come out as Wales. The ball forward down the accuracies. Gordon James, the check is complete. I'm quite sure what that VAR check was for. That's all, but Thomas has it. Now for Wales, this is Gordon James. Out to the right, and a chance for Miko Williams. Williams lets the feed the ball free, but it's an overhead ball. Up throwing with Daniel James. Down that right hand side. Then it's in the second half. Hector starting now at Rails near. Big count moves in this ball through with the goalkeeper. But as mentioned, plenty of options on the bench for Wales, like for David Burks and Ruben Caldwell. And of course, let's not forget Keith Moore as well. And Wexon forward on the bench this evening for the Dragons. The ball is played into the centre circle and to Joe Rodden. Now that's the left to De Silva. Holds it on to Sorba Thomas. Sorba Thomas, I can see. Balance his way past Liechtenstein. Crept it. Kessler. Player has come forward once again. Space for Nico Williams. No David Cumberland passes the ball in. The sign it's headed away, played away once more. Nico Williams now just down. It's some hurts and so. Alfred are coming together with Semi. That's a dancer. Liechtenstein midfield there, but Williams is back to his feet. Most standardness. It's now both these sides. It's phone kept here fan. I mean, probably then said, chance the soy, but honestly, it is the ball in rather dangerously headed up in the air and Hopkins but down and craves it. Oh, the Cubs did on this side. And Kelp. He's an outseen passing up the Liechtenstein skipper. Forward it goes and now they Paul Williams. But two runs to Silva. And do forward all the way back to Maya. Well, Sally. That's who Hesep. And it does. Chester Dab. And Jones and one back poke. Alright, Liechtenstein, and that's a nice spider. OT. And playing that's out on these crowded outs, and it will be slowly to Liechtenstein. Chad Squive on that down to third. And inside first territory. Dinner. And the thing that this time the bone goes out of play nearby another fans out the throne it from the home side. Yigdish going. And it's soon flamed it ball in, but they did it on them. A big man swab with Senate. The Sun Lions will bent. Now they look to punt forwards on the attempt. But the prayed for that it's the pack with Ethan and Patty. And sit down the third. Jones in a spot to you. Mistakes it confirm it down. This is the cylinder. And to serve it Thomas. Well, that's it. By Lathan ball head and fed out to the right hand side. This is Daniel James. Still going near. Ball played across and it was a really good chance. Lovely ball in by Daniel James. And it's neat by Sorbet Thomas, who then pays it in from down the Wales left hand side. And just so that has it a go. Reyes still pushing for that opener. This is Julie James. This is Sabatonis. Still going there. So it's Thomas again. Snick through. John the James can't maybe play with now. The free pick has been awarded to Nick Did's going to the final on Saturday. EuropeTeams and a happy. That's a decision. Buddy. Senate Camp. Scientific found. It's just quickly taper and given away. And chance. And small for Wales as they play the ball in from the left. Whoever they though. And do get themselves and throw-in. Instead it will be a penalty that will fence. So around team, it's the same of that. The tape. Have sounded it from the left hand side. Always out the plots, headed over at the back there. By Meyer. They play on once again. Has informed it. This is Paul Williams. Over to Ward hit. And the ball hit again. Now Daniel Jones. But down to Paul Williams. Space for even and padded. Held Lauder. Centrally from the Worps. Ahead to the left hand side to the Silva. Now Sorbet Thomas. Still buried there. Plays it through to De Silva. Still buried De Silva. As Tarrant plays it out to him. Padded. Sorbet Thomas. Sorbet Thomas is ball in. And this time, it was a really good chance that it was saved in the end by the goalkeeper. Boom count. Really good opportunity out for the Dragons. And Liechtenstein not to get the ball away to save people. That was a really good opportunity for Daniel James at the back post. Oh, it was played in With plenty of pace. Then down the Wales left by Thomas. Could have set, but that's the post in the end. And James so climbs to Bibi Rams van Reed. And now this is De Silva. Onsi and Paddy. Along with the top. Have it down in Wales. Up 2 minute back once again. V. Emmett House. And blows for every throw in. 56.5 minutes on the clock. Just over half an hour to go. European. Have a throw rate. Reverse that hand side. That's his perfect two. Her chance from the Silva. He gets the ball away. And how this is on for Liechtenstein. And then back by De Silva. Fans now. Foot and Paddy. Brendick Flindlet. Is now through. Where's have it. The Silva. Oh, this is Sorba Thomas. Northern Jades potters it in from the right hand side. And this time the goalkeeper commits. And it's headed wide in the end by Nico Williams. Another chance goes back in for Wales. Managed to survive Liechtenstein. Hang on to it dangerously at the back there. As the delightful ball needed Lincoln Williams with the goal at his merits, who should have done better with the header. Rendered the ball in from the right hand side by Johnny Jades. Manlet. This header, Repo Williams. Just whistles past that right hand post. The defensive thing is with Dunstable Wales is dead. Nathan Ball has the ball. Knows it out to Daniel James. Now Nico Williams. 1 minute to the end with his goal in James. Miles Adam Sellers. From the left down Sellers. Sorba Thomas who's ball in. Headed up in the air and missed on the 10th throw. Open a bit. Cloud thick. Good chance that. Unannounced. This ball does that on that far hand side. And Calvin's looking relevant. Is laid down and he puts it into Moxt. Rather than this like almost stands. This is the Silva. Urgent a final of half an hour. Didn't paddles. And is that thing with it happens to think that Bouquet. It's a fairly mix. Space for Maya down the right hand side. Left side, Rails went back and I hit that this over. I saw Thomas. It's now going. Saw Thomas. It's the ball off it. Attempt one in James. No chance altogether for Wales. Ethan Broadhead now Nico Williams. And the chance with Fruits the ball through. Now Daniel Jerry to the ball across. And a tick to the back of the net. Slaughter James gives Wales the lead. Those Welsh supporters can breathe a sigh of relief because Slaughter James has found the bat off the net. And we pass an hour left to play. It's LiechtensteinVsWales 1. Rory Jones. For the brace, it was a lovely ball across the face of goal by Daniel James. But St. James's hit body for the goal. And ends Rory James. James on left with Torber Thomas. The ball was flicked through into the feet of Daniel James, and he put it on the plate for Rory James. And rifled it hard from 3 yards out, and Reyes have missed off in the Liechtenstein capital. So Wales have that important goal. First goal in 7 matches, in fact, for Rory James. If Bunkel has it, the Liechtenstein goalkeeper, and sends it downfield. And on by Lons. Now Meyer under the top. Into Hessler. Now Paddy and Hessler to the game. And it's coming forward with now in a yellow card. Route is shown to the Wales. Bellsmore and midfielder Rory James. So we will miss the game on Tuesday, in fact, against North Macedonia. And announced Renault cars. And won't be chance. And Reynolds here to make changes. That's just that. Well, Redmond. And Freddie says the penalty and appeal to pipe and have a print put to defend for you. Really Jones. It's an Amos McCaster. So it turns now at a free print from the Goose has. Sensibly, Bourne has played across. This time it's dealt with by James at the back, and Wales look to find a way forward. This is Selly. Out to Bopper. Finds the ball into the area. Lions look to very bad for him. Managed to do so. Pensively down, Liechtenstein winning back themselves. And now down mid, left hand side for Gopper. Only back goes to Meyer. Now Big Cow has it beat. Liechtenstein goalkeeper and finds it over for the left hand side in out of play. So it will beat. And there's certainly 2 Wales who are about to make triple change. There was Keenness, Ruben Polner. And David Brooks, Emmerich Hall, Navy United, civil action. So that's those American Burrow Ted. With one of the changes. So moving forward on and made for Broadhead. Leaving the field. The change it will see. No, so it's to Mark Harris moved the field and so and Curtains has 2-0 has praised the Para Emmons the Leather Pro at Birmingham City. And Daniel James was known that is up, so on comes David Brooks. Some rounds. And 3 sets of fresh legs. On the field of play, on comes Pies in for the narrow field. Liechtenstein. That's now into the final. Spends 5 minutes in Vaders. Still Liechtenstein's faded Wales, but and gone to Mill. And there is Lund, has left. The third is play. Right, boys, what's that? Right, and continue. But then, let's pray. And then it's still a high point. And goal kicked. It's been killed. And a take. Some thought this had Jordan Jay's goal. That separates the two teams. Deliveries from midway. Up through throw in, but the Rinsman has tried for a 3-pick to Wales. There's now Crown. Alright, valid. Since back from Liechtenstein. A big call that. So 3-pick through Wales. Oh, sure it's out to the right hand side. And a card has been shown to Lupin Otaro for something. And it's been set some off the referee. Learners have it made put forward again. Down the left hand side. This is Thorpe Thomas. And fair to David Conrad at the Thorpe Thomas Adair. And for David Press. There's Mary Dolphin. That's it now by Joe Walton. Now Lawler. That's in Nico Williams. Actually, Joe Walton again. Now to Silva. And with those down the left-hand side, with Silva Thomas lips to connect. Now space. Look to Silva. Tick now. Crowd it over from the right hand side. This is David Brooks. Collects it again. This time give the ball away. Liechtenstein lets it only there. Now crowded out by Circle Welsh bodies in. And Cumberland has it. Now David Coleman. Well, let's to set the ball through and breaks. Finally to a Paddy. Now David Brooks. Still David Hoyer. This time the ball is worked by Doppel, who sends it downfield. And to find the run of his fellow teammate. Mipe Netala. Wales come forward again. 22 minutes left for play from Liechtenstein. If they start nil Wales with ball. This is De Silva. And to the centre circle to Joe Bob. Now Moore. Ball is back from the Liechtenstein. And let's turn it down the right hand side. Now this is when the Brooks over to the right scene. But out Nico Williams, but the bird since been out for people they and throw it to Liechtenstein. And there is double home offensives. Those that forward, and out comes the goalkeeper here, Bukel. Boys, same with Ibn Lins. That down. Liz, left hand side. Wooded Collar was home for the bottom left hand corner. But if that was cutting to this, but Bukel wasn't to know that. I'm going to corner now soon. Reynolds with David Burks. Where it said only this diagram on the right hand side. This time it's carried down Tested down by Nico Williams, who's lining up an effort, and this time it fates seem to flex jets and ones kindly into the goalkeeper. We count. The ball played down to it. Over to the right-hand side. Burns pretty good, and this time it's Stones didn't see the gloves of boot count. This time the ball's going all the way back. And so they've been straight back to Wales. And Havoc Knapp, River panting. Had to pose the ball through with Alright, 6. Third method. That's like her side. Last space for Dated Crutz. Still going Hayden good Crutz. This time. Royals limit back. And they played the ball across, and out comes the goalkeeper. Nice, just to get a glove on it. And fired away by the Hassler, but Liechtenstein leave the ball straight back to Wales and then to go. Where it happens, that's in forwards. And then the right hand side. I don't think there's that matter has gone down. Wales play on, and they have it with Sauber Thomas down the left. Still going here. On the end of the area, now to order James, and Liechtenstein fire the ball out of play. That's just that. Sleepment will be mended full. And Pat Mazzano. It's as though within the theories they're being replaced. Now but fancy to Putzi. Then Rimpanetaro, who is down and already on a yellow card. Will leave the field. And comes PC. Now by us. Once again puts forward as they look to double their advantage. Well, none of us see the right hand side. Opportunity to that's open the area. This time, the start, but I've been wide. Liechtenstein. How do the guards and they confirmed on their attack. Over to the right hand side. This is Hesse. And all the way. And sync. For it's safe. Stanley. And to the left hand side. The Doppel. And all it goes. Green the Cedar. Nothing's the left chance in it. Nope. See, let's see. The Doppel again. And Cole Williams can't beat the ball on the eye of building. Well, they now go to Liechtenstein. And down the block flat with 15 minutes to go. Then defendant to Dean Clear. Wales as Liechtenstein. Soon we're putting them to the area. Don't have to see them to mount. Is set piece. So the Harris. Whereas very deep this time it's gotten at the back, but it will be on another corner. Liechtenstein once again, it will be taken from down the left. Friendly once again. The ball was played in from the left-hand side, and this time it was a really opportunity. In the end, I don't think the defence. Wales had to make and further change. Jordan James, Reaper Fields. Evans got that goal. Non impulsive goal, Sunfat. Now, remakes late. And opens. We're going to pull up. I remember the team shirts. And a dollar to take the star kick for the last. And the same big downfield. Showing that it goes up to Norsley and Quillen. And send it right out. Up the field again. Push downfield. And they haven't let this guy play incredibly down, but Rams wants to play on here. This is De Silva. To by Serber Thomas. It's over again. Oh yeah. Miles had it and it rolled up. Out to the left to De Silva. No, it's fenced through it to Lord Serber Thomas. And that's that. He took back to his goalkeeper, and the Bobby afraid to play for a foul on Bouquet. As next. Damn it. If it is to a foul for goalkeeper. Hamlin Carter's then Sharon C. And I'm bad with them 60. Sewing Woods. From a crazy keenness. Something fell. I'll cut the ball down. And that's no. Hessier. Comes Heinz. It hates it up. That's packed all the way back by a Sano. It's to count, and now it's going downfield. By our Silver Thomas. Down to that the Reyes. I can see. Hit the ball forwards. So Modern Hazard. Front of the Dragons. Out to Silver. And Silver feet at lower. So approaching the final 10 minutes in Vaduz. Martin's 5 million rating from there. Dylan Jones good. Sunfire didn't wear as the brain thirds, but there's plenty of terror. For twists and silence. Ayers puts down to the girl. And she's De Silva. Lows from Silva. Second goal. I say, but Thomas hasn't. You get football on the radar rather cheaper. And I on it didn't start per it. And it sounds purposely perhaps, but it's out of plan for a front into Wales. You better rate with it now. Oh, that's quick from thumb game. No, it sounds. Burrows turned. And Brett Cedar right hand side. Spoon rounds have been thrown with. That's Northern Barrels. Half a goodness dances so. Out the old mother. Into the front. The Silver. Snoopert Sutters plays it against. And with them sky body. And Rupert Seafer, the changes now. Inside. Over Pirates here right now. East center. Right in the middle of the park. Then at the start. And things. And for replacements. And it's plenty. And it's again. First And also move the fingers. So 9 minutes left to play. Varys looked at Endelman going at down suits. It's over. Consider it's a Gronda. And to the right hand side. This is David Brooks. Those it up to Alison of his Kuimetsu can't hold it. Miles back again through Sorba Thomas. So later away at that boat by Maya from Liechtenstein. On that boat by the Seruba. Those have been set in Liechtenstein half century road out. That's hit right hand side it goes. Dynasty of Corbinians. And David Brooks. That is a red threat. And depends on that sense. So as the Berlins it's thought Timmins. That it's a hell of a hit and died. The Burnleys. Alright, no. They're out of time. Paris Cope. Silencing up this time. Down the rights. Won't be a third change now for Wales. We'll go Sorba Thomas. Something was up. Kind of grabbing Johnson now. It's final 8 minutes to tap on the road. And I think it's one of those pay as December takes the front. This is Mondo. And so it's North Yampudi. And to Silver. That's the road on it yet. And I think that goes to Park Island. And that seemed to Silver. And now. The very big butts. Arms the bottom off. The very big corner. The Silver. I know it's good to see the burner, but just 7 minutes on English of the time. I had the ball inside the Liechtenstein half down there right. This is me, Paul Williams. Up Stevens pre-masts. They are collected by Road on again. And put it. And this is new. And the Sierra. And St. David Brits. They don't kind of hate them, but Brits. That's tired. They're a lot of some players. Some burn seeing the ball out there. Come at who's coming. And then the Nally. Well, it's Lemon. So Wales down there next. It's some thought. Wales earning 3 points, which would see them appear to lay on down south next to Delaware. They could get that hits mid 10 series spell 9s. Who support second place in Great Jarens. The Bows whip sees them arrest by David Clarkson. As Springer by the down feater. Downtown. Oh, about wet and windy in Badens now. Well, his hands, giving the runs. Okay, sorry, nobody throwing. Can't run away. Their pound would take. And it's very good there, because he's busy. So take that. So new pavilions. Side for Andy means. And friends from Wales see Piper Bird and CBA. Certainly Parrot shirts. This is De Silva. And so impaired him. And I've carried the phone guys that are soon like this. That's arrived by Brennan Grunsit. This their one last opportunity. One glorious opportunity for Liechtenstein. So we have the Finns great on. Small. Ronald's Levy by a paint belt and it. I don't answer that. And does it this way. Well, that fight's out there. It's a Ben Johnson. And Aaron Salins. So Liechtenstein and a bit opportunity. Was the ball and shooting out in there. And Pinsley on group of power down on the end. Then to Ferdinand Sinner. And number 1. Thanks to the longest PMS as the goal was put out of play by Meyer. Into the final 3 minutes, Glubvadeus. Running puts Gasola Terrace. And so Jill Mother. That's a vote on again. And I don't know. Fence the third up, but Harrod's happy to see. Simmons earned for man in 2 minutes. Says Honda. Discern that. To run the pair. Let's start the silver. For Alec Briller, losing. And all queering son see David Burks, he could wonder in things, and then David Burks, and this time, when I was playing to wear up the thing. And this time now, nearly the day near. So does the silver. And so I thought, David Burks, the president, Minister, and Liechtenstein, Bertie. So later, standing at the left-hand side, Gumburn to Liechtenstein Terrace. And it's directed now. White to Silver. Turns. Kremlin Proman who plays the ball in, and it's on the way. And then it did start defense. And go ahead. And so later, Smith. Aaron Johnson. We're take. Has played Suet into the path of Lewis Nunes. Still got improvements. Witness looks to strike it, and again, and this time it's in. From the Dawn Creepers, Glotz. But count up to Hippope with Liechtenstein have to get the ball, saying what's. To 8 minutes. And so the 9th it didn't start Mill Wales there. And I have to take this twirly down the Liechtenstein by Kansar. Ringrees played forward by and Pratic. Now this is Liam Pullen. Ames put it back and they put the in here. And a jab for Wales and it's smashed out by Lewis Tunis. It was a really good opportunity there for Kunassi. Didn't catch it, carried with the flights. There's surely remembrance right there for Reynolds. There was work hard to the target in the minute. Now Wales have it again. And they bring that inwards. Run that to the right hand side. Always fired across, headed away at the back of the lunges before it is 4 minutes at the end of the 90. Let's have it a day. This is Kunis. Out to Minko Brilliance. Praise the ball in. Headed down and as Tar Liechtenstein at the back of the ball range to safety. Maybe it's so put. See the hard zoom up. Found Serba. Runs back to his feet. Byron James Silva. And Serglan back to his feet, and Liechtenstein wants to bet the ball forward. Liechtenstein near Wales wall. And talent to send it forward. Nobody's back for Reyes, his name. Let's see. Defense response service. That one is headed already by Paddy. The near it those by Brady Johnson. Rob Gopet. at this side, passing forward, Knuckle. The goalkeeper doesn't get there, and it was an opportunity for Liechtenstein, and really good sense from the right-hand side. Then it fell to the substitute, no figure. It was a very good chance. He learned it almost like, but it's what was played in by Prusy. I think put it, keep it down in runs. It was a really good opportunity for Liechtenstein. My Paragon and Stanley would in front Welsh hearts. But I still believe where it would drop him. As the one is fired forward by Paragon. Into the final couple of minutes. Nico Williams. And we're back at guns this time as I last were currently down at a visiting Williams. Has fell back to his feet. 2.5 minutes. But it's a play. Number 5 on the way back for Cardama. Now Joe Bodo. Onto the feet is Silva, and it's out of play. And a chance for Liechtenstein. There's Pro down. Our chance. The Sadra. Then back out by Wales. He could bring Summits. This time from Isobira to Barons for Faraday. And very big quotes. That will surely be enough for Wales to get themselves over the line here. Wales have been the better of the two teams in this contest. And a snap drawn in James Dennis. There's Luxembourg. How do they do for the Dragons? Owen 6 doing what? Did in Ireland, where else again? That takes the back by Rodon. Spans the De Silva hand to the left, and it will be downfield. Another way. This time, that's exciting there. And the chance. Parrot stand with Narada. The ball away. And the referee has brought the Clones to the end of the contest. It is a victory for Wales. And all they possible indeed. Jordan James with the only goal for Craig Bellamy's net. But it does keep our World Cup qualification hopes alive. Being our victory, there is no house of Gavalia. That's the second place in Milan. And the chance in the players. Liechtenstein had their chances, but where the better of the two teams were behind. Evans did have a goal front up in the first half to make the broadhead, but it didn't matter in the end. But it was Jordan James' goal secures the victory on the night. Unit veterans did miss Group J in pounds with the full-time score. And this finished Liechtenstein 0. Wales 0. All right.